Hi there, I'm Cindy Ryan. I'm a Triple Diamond leader with It Works Global. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope by the end of this you have had all of your questions answered. If not, we'll be available afterwards to help you out with that. I'm sure by now you've heard about our Ultimate Body Applicator, also known as that crazy wrap thing. If you haven't, answered. If not, we'll be available afterwards to help you out with that. I'm sure by now you've heard about our Ultimate Body Applicator. Sorry about that. I guess I was playing in the background as well. There's always some little bug to work on. As you can see, I'm not like some mastermind with technology, but I'm just a mom that sells body wraps. So we'll get back to this. The body wrap is a cloth that you wear anywhere from your neck down. It tightens, tones, and firms in 45 minutes. When you remove it after the 45 minutes, you see results right away. But then the results continue to improve over the next 72 hours. That's not the final results until the third day. So what we found over the years is that 9 out of 10 people see results with their very first wrap. And those that don't just need to try another one. It's not that it's not going to work on them, but some people need a second or a third before they see the results. The very founder of the company didn't see results till her third wrap, but they were still incredible enough that she started the company. We have 30 other products. Some of them work along with the wraps. Some of them are just meant standalone products that help you with stress, with weight. We have skincare, we have a whole facial line, we have facial wraps, and all of our products are available two ways. You could purchase them at the retail price or at a discounted price as a loyal customer. Loyal customers save 40% on all of our products just by agreeing to purchase again the next 2 months. So if you were to buy a box of wraps today, you could try another box next month, or you could try one of our other 30 products. But you get the you get the discount from the very first order. My personal results are the reason that I became a distributor. I didn't want to try body wrap. I was the biggest skeptic. My girlfriend owns a salon, and she said, "Sin, come on, I'm having a wrap party. You've got to try these body wraps." And I said, no way. I had lost 51 pounds with diet and exercise. I was going to jazzercise 6 days a week. And I knew it worked, and it wasn't these crazy body wraps. I was just going to keep going to my class and doing my thing, and I would get to where I wanted to be. And she begged me. She said, "Please try this wrap, because if it works on your stomach, I'm going to sell it in the salon." So I gave in, and I went as a good friend, but I was kind of hoping to just prove her wrong. I wasn't going to show her, yes, it works, you could sell these in your salon. I was going to show her, don't waste your money, don't get involved in this scam. These things can't possibly work. So I stood there. They took a before picture. I was mortified. I put the body wrap on. In 45 minutes, my results were incredible. And 3 days later, I was just blown away. I didn't realize that the results were going to continue improving like that. Like I said, I thought it was temporary. I thought it was water loss. I didn't think it would work, period. But if it did, I knew it couldn't possibly do what that body wrap did. So I became a loyal customer because I wanted the discount. I didn't want to pay the full price for the wraps. I figured if I was going to do this, let me save some money. And before I knew it, I was telling person after person, go get wraps. Danielle will wrap you. $25, try a wrap. Place an order with Danielle. You can get them for 40% off. And the wheels started turning, and I realized, wait a minute. I'm sending so many people to her. Why don't I just sell these body wraps myself? I wasn't looking for business. I just figured that I could pay for my own wraps and maybe have a little extra money on the side. Well, a few weeks later, my daughter asked to do all-star cheer. And anyone that has a child that does all-star sports can tell you how expensive it is. My husband said, there's no way, $500 a month. Where are you going to pull that money from? And I said, well, I bet I could make $500 a month doing this wrap thing. So that's what set me in motion. I still wasn't looking for a business. I just figured I could find enough money to help my daughter do what she wanted to do. So what happened is over the next few weeks as I was wrapping people, the same thing happened to them. They weren't looking for a business. They just wanted to be a customer. But when they would go home and tell their friends about it and show their coworkers the results, the same thing happened. The wheels started turning, and they're like, well, maybe I could do this with Cindy instead of sending all these people to Cindy. So before I knew it, I had a team of people joining me, and it's been 3.5 years now. I've been with the company since April of 2013. I've got over 1,500 distributors on my team at this point, and I never thought I'd have more than 3 people join me. I figured my mother would probably join to help me out, and she did, but it's not just to help me out. She's actually helping herself out. She's loving the business. And I still, every time I sit and think about it, I can't believe this many people have joined in the last 3.5 years. Enough about me, though. I want you to hear from 3 of the amazing distributors on my team. And let's see, Karina, are you there?
I'm here.
Yes, there you are. So thank you so much for getting on here tonight. Can you tell us a little bit about how you found this crazy wrap business?
Yes, a wonderful lady, Chanel Powell. She, I don't even know how I came about her on my Facebook, but we added each other, and it took her over a year to convince me to join the business with you guys, and I really regret not joining a year ago, but I finally did back in June. So that's how I came about this business.
Okay, and I should mention that you're from Canada. Our business is open in 21 countries now, and we have quite a few distributors on our team from Canada, and I wish I can get up there and visit you guys. I keep telling Chanel I'm gonna come up soon. All right, so when you first started, what were you looking to get out of the business?
Well, I was on maternity leave, so I just wanted, like in Canada on maternity leave, you're only allowed to make $200 every 2 weeks, or they take it from you. So I was just looking to make that, and then to be able to stay home with my child after my leave ended. And the leave lasts a year here in Canada, for those of you who don't know.
We are very jealous of that. I was able to stay home with my kids, but I had to work at night to stay home any longer than the normal 8 weeks. For a lot of us here in the States, it's 6 to 8 weeks. Some states, I think New York, I think it's only like 4. It's crazy. I've got friends that you know, so we're definitely jealous of you Canadians there. Okay.
That is not.
So you have a little one at home. How old is she now? I have a cat jumping across my screen. I apologize, guys.
But yeah, no, she turned a year on the 12th of October. So.
Okay. Well,
my year is I'm still at home.
How do you have time to make this work with her at home?
Well, like everyone else, we all have our phones, and I can easily message people whenever they message me about any products. I just post on social media, and everyone pretty much reaches out to me. I had some business cards made, personal ones, and I just hand those out to people and small businesses around my city that I'm in. So it just kind of works.
So you've only been with us for a little while now. How has this business helped you so far?
Well, actually, before my maternity leave, I was a gymnastics coach. I'm still on call for that, but so I love gymnastics, and I put my daughter in it. Actually, I know a lot of you may be like, "Oh wow, she's so young, like she's probably not even walking yet." Blah blah blah. Well, her group is fantastic. It's called Roly Poliolies for a reason, and she just loves it. It's more for socialization, but I mean that was a cost right there that it works covered for me. So
that's awesome. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with us tonight?
Building your business every day, it's really an adventure, right? And you're just building for yourself, you're building for your family, and you're building for your friends and like your extended family around you. And you know, there's always people out there that will want to support someone who works from home.
Yeah, I mean, look at you and Chanel, like you guys just met on Facebook. Like you don't even have to have a lot of friends or family to support you when you get started, because you're gonna find strangers that support you. So thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to move on to April now. April, are you there?
I'm here. Hello, everybody.
Hi. Thanks for hopping on here tonight. I know it's your kid's bedtime, and I see you in your teenager's room.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit how you got started and why?
Sure. I actually tried this business 4 years ago for the first time. One of my close friends was doing it, and I went to a party just like you, Cindy, to actually prove the wrap wrong. And I wrapped and was so thoroughly impressed with my results and with the greens actually that I signed up. And I worked under that team for a while, but something was missing. Something just wasn't, gelling very well. So I stopped working the business. And then when my littlest daughter was born, ago, I actually ran into Leah. We were in a women's group together, and I noticed she had a Blitz card on her purse. And I struck up a conversation with her about how I used to be a distributor, and many more conversations happened. And I realized that Leah and her team really could give me the support that I needed in order to be successful. And that was actually almost a year ago. It'll be a year ago this weekend that I started again.
Oh, well, happy anniversary.
Thank you.
So what were you originally looking to get out of the business?
I wanted to stay home with my kids. And that has remained. And I had to go back to work when my son, he's 4. I had to go back to work when he was 8 weeks old. And that was horrible for me. And so when my littlest was born, I just really didn't want to do that. And so when I met Leah, I signed back up because I knew it could bring me home.
Awesome. Awesome. So you have 3 kids at home, 2 of them being real little. How do you have time for a business? How do you make this work?
I basically took the time that I was goofing around on Facebook and made it productive time. So for instance, when I would be nursing the baby down for a nap, I'd normally just be laying in bed playing a stupid game or scrolling through my Facebook. Well, instead of doing that now, I work my business. So for me, it's all about stolen moments here and there. Like the kids are actually playing nicely on the floor, so I'm going to sit on the couch and I'm going to message people. And also it's been really nice because I like to be active in play groups and things like that. And so I've actually made some really great connections with other moms through the play groups. So the business goes where I go. So I purpose to be part of play groups and meetups and things like that, so I can make more friends.
Awesome. So what are your goals for the business? What are you looking to get out of this?
I'm looking to replace my income. I don't want to have to leave my kids again. I've been home since my 16-month-old was born. And I would like to remain home with them. Both my little guys are really, really needy. So I don't, and so my goal is to replace my income.
Awesome. Awesome. Is there anything else that you want to share with us?
Yeah. My life is incredibly busy. And I can tell you that the busier you are, the more successful you can actually be at this. Because if you're busy, that means you're in front of more people. And the more people you're in front of, the more connections that you make. So don't think that you're too busy for this business, because I have every excuse in the world to be too busy. But I've been successful at this business, and you can too.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Jayme, are you there? I think you have to unmute yourself.
I'm here.
Hi, thank you so much for getting on here tonight. I know it's past your bedtime because you get up early. So how did you find the wrap and what made you join the business?
I found the wrap because of mutual friends with my husband, their wife.
Okay. And when you first started, you signed up as a loyal customer first?
Yes, I signed up as a loyal customer because he told me about them through Instagram that he was following her, and she came over that night and wrapped me, and I became a loyal customer that night.
Now, your results were incredible. So you didn't stay a customer very long. What made you decide to become a distributor?
After my first treatment, which were the 4 wraps, my results just were, I couldn't believe them, that I just turned into a distributor immediately after that, and still stayed as a loyal customer to get other products at the discounted price probably. That's how I fell in love with the greens and my fat fighters.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I know you love your fat fighters. So when you first started, you weren't looking for a business. You weren't really sure about a business, were you?
No, I was looking to get free product and thought I could make money by just signing the loyal customers through my results and paying off a debt.
I remember when you first started, you were like me. You didn't think you'd ever have a team. You weren't looking for a team, but your customers started realizing that they were doing the same thing. You know, they love the products. They might as well, you know, make some money telling their friends about it.
That's exactly what happened.
So let's talk about your results a little bit more, because I think that's really what's helped you to be so successful in the business. When you first started, how old was your youngest?
8 months.
8 months. So you still had some weight to lose after the baby, and you still had that mom pouch to lose. I think your results.
Had that mom pouch from my 5-year-old at that time. Yeah, I still had that mom pouch.
Yeah, I know. I know when people see your results, still to this day, they're blown away, because you've had. I wish I could show them right now, but my screen sharing isn't working. I know, you know, to this day, people are still blown away by them. But I think that your results are really what caused your business to catapult so far, because you were just showing them. You weren't promising them, you know, crazy things that you weren't producing. You know, they were seeing that you were losing weight. They were seeing that you were, you know, eating the same foods that you liked, but you had your fat fighter. I mean, I know that's your favorite. So
yeah.
Tell us a little bit more about your results.
It just, when I was the loyal customer that night that I signed, I measured my own waist. I drank wine like I always do. And within 45 minutes, I measured my waist again, and an inch disappeared. So I signed up right then and there after a treatment. I'm not going to lie, I was a 43 waist. I turned into a 39.5 after 4 wraps. And right then and there, I signed up. I could not let this go.
Wow. So you have 3 children. How do you have time for this? How do you make it work?
Thank God for social media on your cell phone, because that's what I do. I work in a nursing home, and when I was working more hours, I would bring the product to work. I had people using the lip and eye cream in the bathroom. I had greens on the go, because everybody was asking me, oh, what's that green stuff you're drinking? Why do you drink that? What is that green stuff? I always had a sample for somebody. Here, just put it in a bottle of water. People would see me in my scrubs, and they would be like, you're shrinking. What's going on? And I would just tell them, this is what I'm doing. It works. And they're like, oh, apparently it does. I said, you're funny. And I would give them a catalog, and right then and there, they would sign up.
Yeah, I know. I think your success shocked you more than it did me, because I saw your results, and I knew your results were going to have this, you know, happen. That people were going to see it, they were going to ask questions, and they were going to want it. I really truly believe that them seeing you shrinking, and, you know, them trying the products just when you're at work in the bathroom, like, you know, that definitely made a difference in your business. So
yeah, wearing scrubs helped a lot.
So you have promoted so many times and earned quite a few bonuses with the business. What has that done for you and your family?
With the bonuses, instead of being in debt and paying it off in 6 years, I'll be paying it off in 4. We went to Disney. My daughter got to go to basketball camp all last summer. My son now gets to go to karate once a month. Stephanie, the baby, hasn't found anything she likes, but she likes just tagging along to every event that we go to. But it's been a game changer for us.
Yeah, I mean, there's such a difference between, you know, being weighed down with the debt and, you know, being able to not only get ahead on that, but be able to put the kids in the things that they want to do. Because I know it is not cheap. My son did karate when he was young. I know how expensive it can be. So is there anything else that you'd like to add or share tonight before we wrap this up?
Give it a shot. You don't know what you're going to get if you don't give it a shot.
Yeah. I mean, it's so true. None of us on here tonight came into this looking for a business. We didn't come on here thinking that we were going to make thousands of dollars a month, or, you know, we weren't looking for anything crazy, but it's what happens. I know the majority of people that sign up on our team are looking to make $500 or, you know, pay for the holidays or just save up for a vacation. But the business is what happens when you're, you know, focused on something small like that. Well, if you have any questions tonight, you can reach out to us on here and we'll help you answer them. Or obviously get together with the person that invited you to this event tonight. We are just here to help them out. We are not trying to promote ourselves. We are just trying to help them answer any questions that you may have. So have a nice night.